I'm Scott Logie. I'm the Chair of the Direct Marketing Association. I think the DMA means a great deal to its members. For example, we're the representative for them within the wider community. We create a network for them to meet and interact with other members, but we also represent them in terms of regulation and environmental concerns. The DMA has a strong role in helping its members grow their business. Through our networking events and our introduction events, we help them meet people who can help them develop their own business and also develop their business through interactions. The main strength of the DMA, I think, is its membership, both in terms of the time that volunteers put in to help create an energy and create an environment that allows the direct marketing industry to develop, but also in the strength that we have in a number of organisations and the breadth of organisations that are within that membership, and therefore the skills that are there that can be shared around the membership. I think the main weakness that the DMA has is that it tries to be all things to all men, and I think there's an opportunity to be more relevant to each organisation that we deal with, particularly within the sectors and the industries that they work in. My vision for the next 2 years really is to grow the membership base, not just within the traditional areas of direct marketing, but particularly within the new industries that may not consider themselves to be direct marketers, but really are engaging in one-to-one relationships. And I think there's a real challenge for us to help to do that, but also to create a much wider membership as a result. My first actions as the chair really is to review how we interact with our members today. And in particular what the current proposition is and how we can tailor that proposition for the different industries that we work with. Direct marketing as an industry is really in a state of change at the moment. There's a huge ongoing environmental change in terms of the way that customers can be engaged by organisations. Therefore, the biggest challenge for the Direct Marketing Association is to embrace this change and to create a wider community of members and to be relevant to those members on a day-to-day basis. I think really there's a huge opportunity for direct marketing practitioners in terms of how we interact with our customers on a day-to-day basis. I think that therefore creates a huge opportunity for the Direct Marketing Association to be relevant to each of those individuals in the job that they do. I do believe digital agencies should be joining the DMA. Digital is just another method of interaction with our customers, and therefore that is direct marketing, it's one-to-one marketing, and therefore they would be embraced within the DMA fold. Definitely. The DMA is already taking great steps towards the issues around data security. All of our organisation members face the challenges around data security on a day-to-day basis. There's more data being created in the world in the last year than there was up until that point. So therefore everyone has to consider how that data is held, how it's managed and how it's dealt with. As the DMA, we've created a standard which is called Data Seal, which is really a seal of approval as to how data is held and managed within our organisations that are members of the DMA. Sustainability has been an issue for the DMA over the last few years, and one that we've addressed head-on in terms of helping meet targets that have been set by the government. And sustainability will stay at the top of the agenda for the direct marketing industry over the next few years, and the DMA will be very much behind the industry in helping to meet those targets, both in terms of upfront management of suppressions to ensure that the right people are not people who shouldn't be contacted are not contacted, but then certainly in terms of how recycling can be used in terms of paper, or how things can be moved online digitally rather than used in a physical environment. I think going forward, trust is an area that's going to become much more important, both in terms of how individuals trust organisations, but also how organisations trust each other as they swap their data. I do believe that the DMA has got a large responsibility in helping to engender trust within the wider direct marketing community, whether that's on an individual basis or whether that's on an organisational basis. I do believe companies should consider joining the DMA. I think the way that we represent the industry, the communities that we create, the networks that we create, can only really be beneficial for an organisation in terms of their own development. I think the industry is very strong, and direct marketing will continue to be strong within the UK environment, and I think the DMA is a very strong representative for the direct marketing industry. I would definitely recommend that companies join the DMA.